Welcome everyone to the latest episode of the Geospatial Index. I'm very proud to have Ainur on. She's a GIS analyst in Kazakhstan. She was also the host of the recent GIS Day Kazakhstan conference. Thanks, Ainur, for coming on.
Hi, Fred. Today, I want also to introduce my country, like Kazakhstan, and discuss about GIS in Kazakhstan in general. So how we are developing in GIS and remote sensing sector in our country. So yeah. So next,
Perfect.
please. I'm Ainur. I'm from Kazakhstan, and I'm GIS analyst for around 8 years. I worked with a lot of projects in agriculture sector, urban mining, forestry, and now I'm in oil and gas sector. And I love a lot, air traveling a lot. I visited just 19 countries. Including Japan, and Japan, it was incredible country for me. So
I love Japan too.
yeah, it's different world.
It's amazing.
So yeah, not so much 19 countries, but I am on my way. Also, I am a big fan of Kazakhstan, chocolate. Maybe you tried.
I never heard of Kazakhstan chocolate. You have to tell us.
Okay. This is I don't know.
This is real geography, knowing about Kazakhstan chocolate.
Yes. It's really delicious, it's a really delicious chocolate. So yeah, I always take it with me when I'm traveling, and share with people to try. So
Wonderful.
It's really delicious. Yeah, it's really awesome. So last year we made a big conference in the GIS sphere, GIS sector. I will tell you our experience later about it. Also, I run a lot. I have my own tradition, to participate on official run races, and every year in new countries. So. This year will be in Istanbul Marathon. So yeah, in November.
You've run a marathon before?
Half marathon is my maximum.
Yeah.
But yeah, it depends on the relief. It's maybe about Istanbul is full of the.
I have been there. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some hills.
So 15 kilometers, it's enough for me.
Oh, that's still impressive. That's
yeah.
excellent.
Also, I worked in the Space Center. I also will discuss about it later. And of course, my dream is to work for NASA, as a GIS analyst, maybe a remote sensing analyst. So yeah, I don't know when and how, but I want. So yeah.
It looks like you've been there already.
Yeah. I was in this year in February when I participated the conference Geo Week in Colorado. I moved to Canaveral, to visiting NASA.
You went to Cape Canaveral.
Yes, exactly. Awesome. Yeah, so I'm very proud of it.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah, it's amazing. So I watched the launch of the SpaceX, but it wasn't a launch of the rocket with people, but it's still from Falcon 9, I think.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
Keep watching. It's going to be amazing. Shortly, you'll hear a roar.
Yeah. But Kazakhstan, since I'm traveling a lot, I hear this question so many times. So we are located in the Central Asia. We can say that Kazakhstan is a key transport hub in the Central Asia, with well-developed transport network, railways, highways, port. We have port in the Caspian Sea. So because of this geographical location, we are we are imported for like transit for like around the world, like between the Europe and Asia.
Yeah.
So yeah, we love horses so much. For the first time, like horses, like interesting fact, like horses were domesticated on the territory.
Really?
Yes, it's a modern country like our country.
Awesome. Is there a
Yes.
special type of horse or a type of horse that Kazakhstan is known for?
Yeah, we have a lot of like type of horses, which like for sports, for domestics, yeah, for eating. So
Oh my goodness. Really?
yeah, you can cut
Again,
it.
this is real geography. This is real geography.
Yeah. So what else? Kazakhstan holds one of the like leading positions among the like larger producing of gold, uranium, like oil and gas, like in general in the world. So yeah, it's, mining sector is really developed in our country. So what else? Significant like part of the territory of Kazakhstan is almost like deserts, like steppes. We have a lot of national parks, like which attract like tourists from like around the world. So yeah, we
I
have
want to go already.
yes, welcome. So we have also Charin Canyon. You can see the picture. Like it's called the like little brother of the like Grand Canyon in Colorado. Maybe you've heard about it. Yeah. So also we have like very like the highest ice ring on the planet. It's called Mideo. You can see like also the picture. It's around like 1,700, like around like of the height, about like above like sea level. Yeah. What else?
So
Kazakhstan
did you
also.
go there? Have you been to any of these places?
Yes, so many times.
Okay, cool.
Each winter, I spend like my time like skiing, like snowboarding in the sunshine, Medeo. So yeah, it's really nice.
Looks like you guys have a good time there.
Of course, yeah, but you should take a look into the climate of also like temperature, because we have like incredible climate, like temperature differences like during the whole year. It's around like 100 degrees. So the maximum temperature in the summer we have like around 40 in like July, like 35, 40, and the minimum it's around like 35 also, like for in like minus 45.
Oh my God.
So the best time to visit our Kazakhstan is around like May, June, or like September, October. It's like middle time. Yeah.
So that's a huge variation in temperature.
Yeah.
Is that I mean, there's some difference in latitude between the south and the north. Is it because, like, it wouldn't be the same variation in temperature across the whole country, surely?
Yeah, because we have large territory,
Yeah.
and we like 4 zones of climate zones.
Yeah.
So this is because of that. This
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
So yeah, welcome to Kazakhstan. So yeah, Kazakhstan. We love guests. We are very hospitable people, and Kazakhstan is among of the like top 10 countries where like tea is the most favorite drink. We drink tea like every time. So yeah, we are like very hospitable. We love guests, like tourists often came to Kazakhstan and try our national dish. It's called beshbarmak, which means like 5 fingers, beshbarmak. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that in the middle? It looks like donuts, or is it the whole thing on that table?
Yeah, actually, I think so. Yeah. So yeah, it's incredible. Yeah, it's really nice. It's really delicious.
It looks.
So, yeah. So yeah, it's like Beshbermak. We have like also Boursak. It's a Boursak, it's like this floor from floor is a fried. Yeah, it's like donut, donut. Yeah, so it's also like nice.
Yeah, so that I think my mouse is there. We go. So it's this one in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a Boursak. Yes.
And this is the tea.
This is, of course, it's tea.
And this is meat or rice or.
It's actually it's sweet, like some sweet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, some sour, It's also delicious. So you should come to Kazakhstan and like just try,
Amazing. Fantastic.
Yeah. So yeah, we have also Baikonur Cosmodrome, like which located in Kazakhstan in our territory. Like this is the place from which like, Yuri Gagarin, maybe you know it, made his like first space flight. So yeah, we are proud of it. Yes. Actually, now it's like an operating cosmodrome under like the control of Russia, and also like small part of the like from Kazakhstan too. Yeah, like rocket launches are like carried out like from all the year. Like yeah, now we have like museums, a lot of museums, and like rocket launch observation like spots, Yeah, and many travel agencies like offer like this trip for tourists, for like for people, yeah, for visiting. So yeah, very interesting place, really. I've never been there, but very interesting.
I was going to ask you because you went to the one in Cape Canaveral, so I guess I was assuming that you would also watch one.
Yeah.
Baikonur.
I mean, Canaveral is it's open like for visiting without like any tours or something. Like you can go like by yourself.
Right.
But for Baikonur, you need to like the tour group. So yeah, like some restrictions.
Yeah.
So yeah, next one is about like space center. I worked for a space center in Kazakhstan. It's called Harish Sapare. Like from 2014, Kazakhstan has like own space system, like for remote sensing, like of like the Earth planet. So we have two space satellites, which like were launched. It's a high resolution Kazyosat 1 and medium resolution Kazyosat 2. So I checked the like some additional moments about like technical moments. Area of images, it's around like 20 by 20 kilometers, and the period like of like shooting is around like from 3 to 5 days, like so frequently. Yes. So
the periodicity or the revisit time, you mean?
Yeah, it's like 5 days. So
yep.
So it's like a great system, like for Kazakhstan, and the main users are like the main like users of these space images, like from these space satellites. Most of the is government, like government agencies, like for monitoring tasks. Here, this I wrote it like some monitoring tasks which we provided when I worked. I don't know the situation now, but maybe yeah, it's still going. So yeah, especially like for monitoring, I worked when I worked in Space Center. I worked with agriculture, fields. Yeah. So it was monitoring of agriculture fields, like monitoring of the like process, like from the start of sowing to like harvesting, like full process, like vegetation process. We use a lot of indexes, algorithms, like models, like to do it, to provide it. So yeah. Also, we did like forecasting the yield,
Mm-hmm.
So we use like especially like archive data. So yeah, it was really nice.
So you mean crop yield for wheat, corn?
Yeah, for weight, like especially, I mean, we have a lot of culture in agriculture.
Yeah.
I mean, culture of agriculture.
Yes.
Yeah, but wheat is like most of the popular like culture
Okay.
in Kazakhstan. Yeah, so yeah,
Interesting.
it's really hard because it's like forecasting. It's a future.
Yeah.
We don't know it. Like it also depends on the climate. We don't know about like the future of climate. So it's hard, but we made it.
Right. Did you ever check how accurate your forecasts were? Did they increase in accuracy over time? What was the confidence interval, if you like, or the percentage of?
You mean like the error? I mean,
Yeah.
like text between the we based on the archive data in our model worked like around from from 12 to 8. It's like percent of the error.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
not so bad. Yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, it's good. So also I know like that they do monitoring like of forestry also, like forest and steppe fires.
What is a step?
Just direct land.
Just flat.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, and we have a lot of like steppe fires. They are like monitored like daily, like 5 times a day, I think. So yeah. So they did also like forecasting of steppe fires. So like of the like like spread of the like results of this fire territory. So yeah. In addition, I checked also the information about like in internet. They do like some water resources like monitored, like changes in the flows of rivers, of the levels of the water, like also like spills during floods, like flooding the territory. So yeah. Also, I mentioned that they do like some oil spills monitoring in the like near Caspian Sea, because we have a lot of oil wells there. So yeah, it's a
Did
like
yeah.
under monitoring. Yeah.
Sure. It's a lot of territory to monitor. So did you use some algorithms or other ways to make it easier to detect oil spills, for example?
Yeah, sure. We do like some algorithms, but unfortunately, I can't say.
It's okay.
But yeah, we do like some algorithms based on the archive data, based on like vegetation indexes, also
Yeah.
based off the data from the field. So like yeah, we did
Cool. So
like double check.
did you use Esri software or what? Because this is a lot of remote sensing analysis, so there's a whole number of different software packages for that. What sort of software did they use at this organization?
We use also like for GIS, like GIS instrument is Esri, like
Mhm.
ArcGIS. And for like photogrammetric processes, it's a RDAS imaging.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really nice. So we do these things. Also, I'm a big fan of S3. I don't know, I've never been the conference yet, but it's my goal. Really, it's a big company which provides a lot of like instruments, a lot of opportunities to to have like good results. So it's nice.
Yeah.
We use S3 and ArcGIS Pro.
Cool. Okay. All right. Next one, or
yeah. So
speaking of conferences.
yes,
Yes.
this is my favorite part, because I really, really love networking, like in general, especially in GIS, like space, it's GIS sector. So last year in November, we held like a large scale conference, like dedicated to World GIS Days in November. Also, like it was really super fun. Our conference take like together about 300 people, like from different parts of the world. We we are even like connected from America, from United States, from Esri company. Maybe it's like he did like some presentation about like Esri, about like the RGS like software. So so it was incredible. So our conference had like a dual format. It was online and also on site, like offline. So like university, like we did like for university professors, like young professionals, like young specialists, like leading GIS professionals also, owners of companies who provided like GIS services. Yeah.
Wow, you had a lot of conference tracks, it sounds like, for different themes. Yeah. You
Yes.
had a full-on conference. Brilliant.
Yes, exactly. So we had also two workshops, like master classes.
Great.
Yes, it's it's like theoretical and practice. So we did like some two master classes. It's about geospatial analysis in the cloud using Earth Engine, and the second one it was workshop by Esri, but by Esri like CIS, Yeah, it's a company who provide Esri distributors of Esri in the Central Asia. So they provided like master class or like workshop about like neural network in the GIS and remote sensing. So like really modern like knowledge. They took own laptops, like every people who participated this workshop, and did like some things. I don't know. I've never been in workshop because when I'm organizer, we have to be everywhere at the same time. So as a speaker, like there were like a lot of companies, as I said, like startups, small companies, big companies. We like there were like speeches about like useful things about like air pollution in the Almaty, because it's a huge problem in the country, like in general.
Almaty is the capital?
It's capital. Now it's Astana.
Okay.
Yeah, but still it is the biggest cities. It's with like around 2 million people of population. Yeah, so a lot of cars and industries. So like air pollutions, oil spills, I don't know. Even we had one speeches like how with knowledge about how to enroll in master's degree in the GIS field, like and like how to win the like some grants, like programs. Yeah, like to
Excellent.
yeah, I think it's really useful for young specialists or like students who finished like in the last year students, so like alumni. So yeah, it's a great. So we collected open vacancies, open positions, like for GIS specialists from the company, like for our visitors, and I hope it was useful for connecting people and companies. So yeah, also
What an
we
incredible service
yes,
you have
yes.
performed. You covered everything.
But as you can see the picture in the bottom, the cake, it was it's it was exhibition of the cakes
Ah.
in the GIS like
Oh my
topic.
God.
This cake took the first place. It's a most amazing. So we gave gifts from our sponsors, like including even license for RGS, like from Esri trainings, like from for RGS like software license,
Yeah.
as well as like branded items.
Yeah.
Like yeah, like this year we want to add like more about like mentorship, so that young guys like who are GIS specialists, like uh, under the guidance of the leaders of this profession, will provide the good own career paths. So yeah, like yeah, without like
Yeah.
mistakes.
So you mean there's like mentoring?
Yeah,
Yeah.
mentorship like program. We think about it, but we wanted to create this like community and program last year, but like we needed like more time for this
Hmm.
idea.
Amazing. So are you going to do it again? Are you planning the next one already? Or because it must have taken months just to plan this.
Which one? The mentorship
No, this GIS
conference?
day, like it must.
Yeah. We will provide. I think we will hold these conferences in November also in this year.
Okay, so just how long did it take to plan it? How many people were involved in planning and running it?
In this conference, around
Yeah.
like last year was around 300
Okay, that's
people.
the people that attended, but what about the size of the team to organize it, and how long did it take you to organize it?
We are like just 5 girls.
Okay,
It's
so
like
these ones here in this picture, is that the
yeah,
organizers? Okay.
yellow and red, yes, and white. It's just 5 girls with like volunteering,
Wow.
without any income. It's just like for providing the GIS world, like in Kazakhstan also. It's like, and
Okay.
to get upgrade our skills, upgrade
Yeah.
our level in GIS.
Yep.
So
So
I think
yeah.
great.
Did you all do you all work for the same company, or how did you come to know each other and decide to do this together?
We are all GIS analysts. Kazakhstan is small country for GIS
Yeah,
professionals, so we know each other.
just
So
through the industry. Okay.
yeah. So we are like friends and who like worked in the same sphere. So we have common topics, and we just let's do this. Let's
Yeah,
do this. Let's
love
go.
it. Enthusiasm. Excellent.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So this year will like also be this conference. So very welcome for our country in the GIS days.
Uh, we would hopefully have someone from the audience of the podcast come along and do a
Yeah,
presentation.
always welcome. Really, always welcome, because we provide also the English translation for like foreigners. So it's not problem to have like some to get some contact. I mean, between between each other even,
Yeah,
because everybody knows English in Kazakhstan, so yeah, it's not a problem.
brilliant. So what I remember you saying in the discussions we had in the lead up to this chat that there were some entrepreneurs or startups that came along. Is that right? Or that you have some information generally about some geospatial startups in Kazakhstan?
Yeah, like there were a lot of like young companies in Kazakhstan, like including like startups also. Um, Even we have a company who created like digital twin of the city of the Astana, of our capital, with like engineer network, so it's incredible. It's I think, I don't know, is it like open for like everyone, but it's incredible and very useful for government agencies.
Wow. So when you say it includes the underground utility network of Astana.
Yes, exactly.
Wow. And this is complete, like all of the sewage pipes, power lines, etc.
I hope so. I don't know.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah. Also, like the people like from this company, also they had like speech about like this project. So yeah, it's nice. So
Yeah.
nice.
Incredible. That's a sign, I guess, of how advanced Kazakhstan is in terms of geospatial. So that's really interesting.
Yeah. So also we have like some startups around business analysis based on location, location network. So it's amazing. It's amazing. Also, I heard about like some people who provide the GIS services about like urban planning. So yeah, it's
Yep.
great. Yeah.
Good. Okay. A huge variety. Yeah, expression generally of how
Yeah.
many different sectors GIS can serve. Cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's like incredible. I mean, we have like a great level of GIS. I mean, Kazakhstan also, but still we have a lot of work to upgrade. So yeah, we will do it. Since I love really network, I put like QR code for my LinkedIn page. Just follow me. It's nice, yeah. Always welcome.
Okay. Very good. You're so well organized. Nobody else has had their own QR code.
Oh, really?
So I'll make that a requirement of all the podcast guests now.